Most people think wealth is built through big moments. A lucky investment, a huge paycheck, a breakthrough idea, some dramatic move that changes everything overnight. But that's usually not how it happens. Real wealth is often built in quiet ways, in the background, in daily routines, in small decisions that feel too boring to matter. And that's exactly why most people overlook them. Because boring doesn't sell. Boring doesn't impress people. Boring doesn't go viral. But boring works. If you really pay attention, the people who build lasting wealth usually aren't doing flashy things. They're doing simple things, over and over again. So in this video, let's talk about 10 boring habits that may not make you look rich, but can absolutely help you become rich. Habit number 1. Keep your car longer. A lot of people lose money trying to look successful, and one of the fastest ways to do that is through a car. The moment people start earning more, they upgrade the vehicle. New payment, higher insurance, more taxes, more pressure. But a car is still just transportation. Driving a reliable older car for a few more years may not feel glamorous, but it gives you something far more valuable than status. It gives you breathing room. And financial breathing room is powerful. Habit number 2. Stop making food spending random. A lot of people don't overspend on food because they eat luxury meals. They overspend because they have no system. They walk into the store without a plan. They buy based on cravings. They forget what they already have. And then part of it gets thrown away. A simple meal rotation fixes a lot of that. A few go-to breakfasts, a few easy lunches, a few dinners you can repeat every week. Less waste, less stress, less money disappearing for no reason. Habit number 3, use what you already bought. This sounds obvious, but most people don't do it. They keep buying more while the fridge is still full. The freezer is packed. The pantry is loaded with things they forgot were there. And then food expires, money gets wasted, and the cycle repeats. One of the smartest habits is to pause before restocking. Use what you already paid for first. That one habit alone can save more money than people realize. Habit number 4, make your drinks at home. It never feels expensive in the moment. A coffee here, a drink there, something quick on the way to work, something refreshing in the afternoon. Individually, it feels harmless. But small daily habits become permanent monthly expenses, and permanent monthly expenses quietly shape your financial life. Making drinks at home may not feel exciting, but it keeps money in your pocket without really lowering your quality of life. That's the kind of trade-off wealthy people understand. Habit number 5, bring your own food. Convenience is expensive. Not always all at once, but little by little. Day after day. Buying lunch every workday doesn't feel serious when it happens one meal at a time, but over a full year, it adds up fast. Packing your own food is one of those habits that feels ordinary, even boring, but boring habits are often the ones with the best return. Habit number 6. Make spending harder. One of the reasons people overspend is because buying has become too easy. A few taps, one click, instant checkout, done. No pause, no friction, no second thought. And that's dangerous. Sometimes the best thing you can do for your finances is slow the process down. Shop in person more often. Wait before buying. Leave things in your cart. Give yourself time to think. A little friction can save you from a lot of unnecessary spending. Habit number 7. Simplify your wardrobe. A lot of people shop because it feels productive. It feels like a reset, a reward, a confidence boost. But constant clothing purchases add up fast, and most of the time they don't improve your life in any meaningful way. A better approach is simple. Buy fewer things, buy things you actually wear, Stick to what fits your life. You do not need a new version of yourself every month. Sometimes you just need a system that keeps you from wasting money. Habit number 8. Save first. This is one of the biggest shifts a person can make. Most people try to save whatever is left after spending, but usually there isn't much left because spending expands. It always does. So instead of saving last, save first. Move the money before you touch it. Automate it. Make it non-negotiable. When saving happens first, wealth starts becoming a system instead of a wish. And systems beat intentions every time. Habit number 9, don't let your lifestyle chase your income. A raise should improve your future, not just your image. But most people increase their lifestyle the moment income goes up. They earn more, so they spend more. Nicer car, nicer place, more subscriptions, more habits, more pressure. And somehow, even with more money coming in, they still feel stuck. The answer is simple. Let your income rise, but let your lifestyle stay still for a while. That gap between what you earn and what you spend, that is where wealth gets built. Habit number 10. Have something in your life that produces income. Not every hobby needs to become a business, but it helps to have at least one part of your life that creates value instead of only consuming it. Something you build, something you share, something you improve over time. It could be writing, editing, coaching, selling, design, content, a skill people will pay for. It doesn't have to be huge. It just has to move you from constant consumption into creation. And that shift can change the way you think about money forever. None of these habits are exciting. No one shows off meal prep like it's a trophy. No one brags about driving the older car. No one goes viral for saying no to lifestyle inflation. But these habits do something far more important than getting attention. They create stability. They create margin. They create freedom. That's how real wealth usually works. Not through drama, not through hype, not through looking rich, but through calm, disciplined, often repetitive choices that most people find too boring to stick with. So the question is simple. Do you want to impress people, or do you want to build a life with less stress, more control, and more freedom? Because those are usually two very different paths, and more often than not, the boring path is the one that actually works.